now, they're the lottery winners who are making a real difference. Patrick and Frances Connolly's lives were changed forever when they won an incredible £114 million back in 2019.
Well, since their win, the couple have been on a mission to help change people's lives with their money. And Frances joins us now to tell us more. Morning, Frances.
Good morning, Frances.
Good morning.
Lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for being here today. Can you just explain then, what was life like for you and for Patrick before the big win?
Ooh, right, well, actually, Christmas Eve, we spent Christmas Eve with our friends in Belfast. And funny enough, on the way home in the car, we had said to each other, what a lovely start to the new year. Paddy had just got a new job in England, which meant I could be back in England to be close to my daughters. And I had had an operation the previous year on my leg, and I was able to get about and walk again. So we envisaged me being able to go back to work when we got to England. So we thought 2019 was going to be a great year for us anyway.
Well,
so we were actually on quite a high at that time.
Even better than you could possibly even imagine. And you've been playing the lottery for 25 years up until the winning ticket, and you hadn't actually been very lucky at all.
No, we won £2.73 the week before, and I can remember one win of a tenner in the early days, and that was it.
So, you fill out your numbers, and it's 2019. It's the big draw. It's New Year's Day. Jackpot of £114.9 million.
I didn't even know that.
Really?
No, and we didn't actually fill numbers out. We'd been doing the lottery for 25 years with the same numbers. It was all on direct debit. We didn't do the EuroMillions. I every now and again, if you were in the supermarket, I might have got there's a rollover. I'll get a ticket. So before Christmas, I'd said to Paddy, do you know, there's a big rollover at the minute, and I'm sick of forgetting to get it. I'm going to keep doing this until some idiot wins it. And I turned out to be that idiot.
So how did you find out then? How did you realise the moment that they were your numbers and the moment it was as much as it was?
I was sitting on this one sofa. Patrick was sitting beside me on another sofa. I was doing a bit of knitting, and he was on his laptop, and he must have checked it when I wasn't paying any attention. And he said to me, I think I've got some good news for you. I said, all right, okay. And I turned round and he said, I think we've won the lottery. So I said, how much have we won? He said, no, I think you've got this wrong. We've won the lottery. I said, it doesn't help. I still don't know how much we've won because I don't know what the prize is. So he turned the ticket round, and it was all little balls and they're all ticked. And there's the money there. And I thought, oh, you know what this means, don't you? He said, what? So there's 114 million winners today. So we had a good laugh. We just sat staring at each other for must have been 10 minutes. And I mean, 10 minutes with me quiet is fairly exceptional in itself.
I mean, that is a huge amount of money and a lot to take in. And many people think, well, what would I do if that happened to me? And what you did as a couple was quite extraordinary, because straight away you wrote a list of the top 50 people in your life that you were going to gift some money to.
Yeah, Paddy said, I said, well, make a cup of tea. We made a cup of tea. Paddy said, right, you can make your list. That's what he said, and that's what I did.
So when you phone up the lottery people and it's all checked out finally, they're very good at taking care of people who've won large amounts of money, and you've got to make that choice of going public, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they are absolutely made. They sent Andy to us, and I mean, that was nearly as big a gift as the money, to be fair, because we couldn't have managed any of it without him. He did ask us if we wanted to go public, and I mean, I'm a lot more outgoing than Paddy, and I didn't want to do it, and he definitely didn't want to do it. But we'd made that list the night before, and I said, look, I think we need to talk about this. There's an awful lot of, I mean, there was 50 families on there. But within that, I didn't itemize out, all my nieces and nephews and stuff, but we have 15 nieces and nephews, and I thought they'll be in a pub one night and they'll be talking about it and somebody will overhear them. And then by that stage, the lottery won't be around to help us deal with the press and stuff like that. And that was really scary. anyway, as it happens, I phoned my dad and told my dad. Then I phoned my brothers and sisters and told them. And by the time I'd got to the end of the list with my brothers and sisters, my dad had phoned his sister, and his sister had told her husband, and her husband had put it on the internet. So we didn't get 2 hours.
Anyway.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Somebody else, my daughter had to phone into work and say she wasn't coming in and why. And somebody at their work had put it on the internet. So within 2 hours of us telling anybody, it was already out there.
You've decided you're going to go public. You help all the 50 people in your family and extended family. And what's amazing, and the reason we wanted to check in with you again today, was the fact that you then decided that it was over half you were going to give away, which you have done in various ways. I mean, it must be, and I know that, you say, quite rightly, money can't buy you happiness. You were already happy beforehand, but there must be an incredible contentment to almost wave a magic wand over people's lives and fix things.
I am very seldom stuck for words, but I'll tell you, it's almost indescribable, the feeling that it gives you to see a small amount of money making a massive difference to people's lives. It's actually overwhelming even to think back to some of the people who, with very little, have managed to make something magnificent out of it. But I will say, you don't do it on your own. You don't give away that amount of money without an awful lot of help and support. And one of the reasons that I wanted to talk to people about what we're doing now in the charities is because there's loads of people. I mean, I'm getting clapped on the back all the time, and it's lovely. And thank you very much, everybody, for all your good wishes. But it's everybody that's working for the charity. Like I'm involved in every decision. I'm involved in all the work that we do. I was wrapping presents, I was buying stuff on the internet, but I wasn't the only one. I have teams of people. All I have to do is put it on the internet. This country is amazing. The people in this country are amazing. During COVID, everybody's been amazing. And I think that we should be patting everybody on the back, not just the people who are in a position to do big things like me or famous people. No, please keep doing all that. And we need them to guide us and inspire us, and I intend to keep giving. But what we need to be doing is saying, fantastic, well done for going visiting your neighbour, well done for wrapping that present, well done. I have people phoning me up now and saying, what can I do to help? We need to encourage that, and we need to support that, and we need to bring communities together again. During COVID, people have started to behave like we did years ago and looking after each other, and I think that's what we need to keep doing.
No, very nicely said, absolutely.
Great words, great words.
Keep up the good work. What an amazing thing you're doing, you and your team.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
Well done, you, and love to Patrick as well.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Bye now.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.